New numbers show trade with China continues to grow this year. Chinese officials released the latest import and export figures this morning. So for more, let's get over live to our reporter Sui Huiyao, who joins us in Beijing. So Huiyao, you were at the briefing this morning. Tell us some of the highlights.
Hello there, Jonathan. The overarching message from authorities today is that China's foreign trade is growing steadily. Now, this can be seen in how it has registered positive growth for 13 consecutive months. Now, just to give you some specific numbers here, in the first half of 2021, the total volume hit 18 trillion RMB, up 27.1% year-on-year. Exports grew by more than 28%, while imports rose by nearly 26%. Now, trade with its top three trading partners, ASEAN, the EU, and the US, have all been growing. What is worth mentioning is that two-way trade between China and the U.S. grew at nearly 35% during these 6 months. China continues to export electromechanical products like computers and cell phones to the United States, while it imports agricultural goods from America. Now, this is significant because it shows both sides are implementing the Phase 1 trade deal, and that despite their various challenges, trade ties between the world's two largest economies remain robust. On the European Union, we know the EU Parliament has halted a key bilateral investment deal with China, but trade links remain solid. Figures show two-way trade grew by 26% in the first 6 months, and currently the EU is China's second largest trading partner after the ASEAN. The spokesperson Li Kuei-wen from General Administration of Customs said there were two factors behind the overall sound foreign trade. One is the domestic economy, and the other is the global economic recovery. Earlier, the IMF has projected global growth at 6% this year, and this has boosted demand for Chinese exports, said the spokesperson. However, despite this healthy and sound momentum, when asked about the second half of 2021, the spokesperson was less than certain, especially with the pandemic. He said, "We just don't know how it will play out globally between now and December." And another factor is the high comparison base, because remember, China's foreign trade picked up in the second half of 2020. So the spokesperson said growth may slow down in the following months. Back to you, Jonathan.
All right, our Sui Huiyao breaking down the numbers for us. Thanks so much for the update there. Well, let's continue this conversation and bring in Zhou Mi, a senior research fellow at the Chinese Academy of International Trade and Economic Cooperation. He joins us from Beijing. So a lot of numbers there to go through. What stands out to you?
Yes, a lot of numbers about the trade recovery. I think that the number is not only become a very big one, but it's a continuous one. So I think that if we look at the characteristics, we may find that it is not only the reflection of the economy itself, but also the confidence between China and our trading partners. So I think that we have a very strong, the belief that the world is recovering, the world economy is recovering. But we have to look at, there are some lag about the trade, because there are some transportation. But if we look at the structure, we may find that there are more import and export of some digital economy related products that between China and other countries. So that reflects the readjustment of the supply chain globally to be fit for the digital economies.
So, China is also trying to diversify its trade and shift away from the United States. Foreign trade with Belt and Road countries saw a big jump over the past 6 months. Why is that so important to China?
Yes, the Belt and Road countries are mostly the developing countries that they are in the phase of urbanization and industrialization. So we are seeing that there are potential very big rooms for cooperation between us. But we have to realize that the pandemic has a lot of very big impact on the economy. So we need to consider about the change. So we need to, the different countries should try to work out together on the possibilities between the governments. And I think that both of us, we need to increase the possibilities of cooperation by mechanism, agreements, or other things. In this regard, I think that Belt and Road markets are very important, not only to us, but also to those countries and even to other countries like the developed countries in the world.
All right, Zhou Mi, a senior research fellow speaking to us from Beijing. Thanks for your time.